During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem. Are you dehydrated? That's a problem. I feel like you're probably dehydrated. Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy. and
the
really
air smells like rotten eggs.
And really sleepy and sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Where am I at this point? Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Revenge of the Sith. Bing, 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 bing. Pop, 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 pop. Pyro.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. I've been here for 7 years. The medications don't work. I hate this place. Nothing works here. I've been here for 7 years. The campaigns don't work. Welcome.
I don't even know where I am.
Did anything of note happen? Today's the first day Mersh has ever raided me. That's the first ever in the history of the world. Nightwave raided Daywave. That's never happened. It's like an eclipse. It only happens once a lifetime, and you'll witness it. That was this morning.
Yeah. Well, you know, I honestly wanted to wrap it up 45 minutes prior. I was pretty much fizzling out, but I was like, God damn it, I've made it this far. That's why I DM'd Royce, and I'm like, can you just start
early.
A couple of minutes? I'm like, you don't need to start super early, but I'm really fading, and I want to be able to raid you one time. So.
It was quite a morning in general. Yeah, cross streams for the first time. It's kind of gay.
Ugh. Yeah. Ralph's already out, which is hilarious.
Is he really? Yeah, you did say that.
Oh, fuck, man. I love this country.
Everything's great. Everything's going great. So right before we went live, I exposed myself. Oh, no, that's somebody else. Right before we went live, Laura Loomer, our favorite.
Never heard of her.
The one who had a huge crush on Mersh. I didn't. Okay, wait a second.
That's.
I'm not saying. Hold on. I never said you did.
No, I know.
I'm saying. Okay, I was there, and you don't tell someone, "Oh my God, I'm staying at the Trump International," to you specifically, unless you had some sort of interest. That's the only thing.
Or if you're Laura Loomer and you just want to tell everyone that's listening within earshot that you're staying at the Trump International because you're part of a fucking cult.
Laura Loomer.
And by cult, I mean Judaism. Sorry, what?
Laura Loomer. Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens both said everyone needs to know where their local Shabbat is. I said their hatred would lead to people shooting up Jews in synagogues. It will likely end up being a Muslim. The Trump administration must start deporting these Islamic savages from our country, and we must start holding people accountable for inciting violence. Tucker Carlson, who doesn't tweet, he tweeted something. He said,
"Oh no,
he doesn't tweet. You know he does. He barely is on Twitter.
Yeah,
he's Mr. No TV in my house. Weird guy.
I like how Virgie rolls in like that guy just pretends like he's been at work the whole time.
No, you know what he does? He does the clueless. I want to thank the workers at McDonald's for taking their time to wrap their little egg sandwiches. Tucker Carlson.
Look, we all had late nights, man.
Yeah, but we all showed up
I
on
know,
time.
yeah, but I got here on time. I haven't slept yet.
Look, I'm just like
we
you
were
guys.
all here. No, you're not. You're not. We were here on time. Tucker Carlson said, I rarely read the filth you publish. Jesus. And I've never responded to it for the same reason I avoid pornography. It's unhealthy, and I don't want to encourage it. But in this specific case, I understand exactly what you're doing, and I'd like to stop it now. I have never said or suggested that everyone needs to know where their local Shabbat is or anything remotely like it. I didn't attack or even criticize Shabbat, an organization I mentioned precisely once in my life last week, because I believe that IDF soldiers in Israel have received their third temple patches from the uniforms from Shabbat, which that is true. That is true.
He's not being fucking that controversial.
Yeah, they showed it and they said, "Hey, we got it from here." It's not a big. It's not like a secret.
Yeah.
I believe that's true.
That's like saying that's as controversial as saying, "Gee, Royce, I think you got that fossil watch at Ross." You're like, yeah, you're not really swinging enough for the fences.
You think people are going to tell I'm poor? I have a fossil watch.
By the way, Royce, I know, knowing Royce as long as I have, he would rather cut his fucking hand off
die!
than wear a fossil.
Those piece of shit mall watches. Bro, this fucking dude on Twitter the other day was trying to flex. I don't know, he was yelling, he was trying to flex on me. And I said, bro, with your fucking piece of shit watch, Mersh, he goes, oh yeah, it's a piece of shit. And you know what watch he had? A Michael Kors. You know the Michael Kors they sell in the little jewelry stands in the middle of the mall? They're like $100. And I was
I'll
like,
have you know, this is a genuine Movado.
Ooh.
Fuck out of here.
Where'd you get it? The outlet store?
Yeah, I have the Tanger outlets.
Fucking moron. Anyway, an organization I've mentioned once last week. Last week I said I believe that the IDF soldiers in Israel have received third temple patches for their uniforms from Shabbat. I believe that's true. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Not that you care. The point of your post. Not that you care.
That's the best part. Not that you care.
And by the way, you know what's funny? Because I've been following Buc-ee Carlson. Highly recommend you follow his brother.
Can I be honest though?
Yeah.
I hate his brother for one reason and one reason only. Buckley is a dog's name.
Of course.
And I refuse to see it as anything other than a name for a dog.
But here's what I'll point out. If you follow him, Tucker's the nice one. I thought Tucker was a dick. Buckley's a fucking asshole. Like, he is brutal. The point of your post is to blame me preemptively for violent attacks on American Jews that you believe are coming. This is an absurd slander, of course. I abhor violence against innocents, which is why I'm disgusted by what Israel has done in Gaza and why I argued the current war in Iran. As a Christian and American, I am vehemently against punishing anyone on the basis of their bloodline. I have to do this.
This is what they always pull, though. Oh, you're criticizing Israel? I guess you want all American Jews to die. It's like, whoa, what?
Sorry, Mersh, you mentioned the bloodline.
Oh.
Thank you. Remember that was cool 5 years ago?
Wait, which bloodline? The cool Roman Reigns one or the shitty Solo Sikoa one?
The shitty one.
Okay.
The bad one, yeah. As a Christian and an American, I also vehemently oppose punishing anyone basis of bloodline. The concept of Amalek has no place in Western civilization, and certainly not in this country. I am therefore strongly opposed to anti-Semitism precisely as much as I am to the anti-Arab hate you promote or the anti-white basis embedded in the U.S. government. Just a reminder while I read the little interjection here, little pop-up video to Tucker's tweet. Don't forget that Laura Loomer got banned from Uber because she was screaming that she never wanted a Muslim driver again.
Yeah, no, she was like, they're literally all savages and terrorists.
Okay, but they're also all the people that drive Uber, so you can have it one way or the other way. Like, what do you want here, you know?
Yeah.
I therefore strongly oppose anti-Semitism precisely as much as I adore anti-Arab hate you promote or the anti-white biases embedded in the U.S. government, our largest institutions. It's all immoral and indefensible. I believe in the inherent rights of the individual because I believe in God. What you're doing divides this country more than you likely understand. I hope you'll stop.
Narrator, but she wouldn't.
Of course,
stop.
Of course she wouldn't stop. Of course she wouldn't stop. Dude, did you see? Okay. So Trump is currently in Kentucky. Okay, he is in Kentucky
to try to get under Massie's skin.
Well, he's also there with Ed Gallrein.
At this point, you could tell me he's there with Ed Gain, and I'd fucking believe you.
Well, Ed Gallrein is the guy that Trump has picked to try to primary Massie. Would you like to see him? Oh, can I point something out about Ed Gallrein? Never Trumper. When Trump became the Republican nominee, he literally changed his voting thing from Republican to independent, so you could not vote for him. So FYI, that's the guy that he picked, the swamp dude you see up here. Check it out. Now, Mersh, I want to see if you pick up what the internet has picked up about this guy, and I'm only going to give you...
He's gay.
Well, obviously, but something else. He's gonna remind you.
He's a Zionist.
He's gonna remind you of some other famous person who ran for political office. Okay.
Oh no.
Herschel Walker.
No, that guy's cool. I didn't see a cool guy. I didn't see a vampire hunter, idiot.
I hope the fake news gets this. Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View. Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View. Mr. President, we stand with you. Fight, fight, fight! USA!
Okay, may I?
Sure.
This guy sucks. Talk about Mick Foley, cheap pop. Like, literally, he just squeezed every cheap pop thing you could possibly think of into one thing.
Well, yes, the USA, and also Massie did point out. He goes, "I've never been on The View."
No,
I don't know
that doesn't make any sense.
What you're talking about, but the one that everybody is the one that everybody is comparing it to, his energy. And once I show you this, Mersh, it'll become completely apparent why everyone says it. When his energy, you ready? What he just did right there. That force. I love that you called it that Force McFoley pop too. That's exactly what it is. But somebody else did this, and they didn't go off.
I bet we got a lot of winners out here tonight, just like your Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah.
Or.
Asshole.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Fight, fight, fight!
Yeah, his voice cracked.
Fight!
I fucking hate this.
This guy, this never fucking Trumper dude. Now, to good news, Trump did endorse Brandon Herrera today. He did endorse him, so that's good for him. I obviously want him to win. Like, he is a really nice dude and based. So, but at the same time, bring this nerd up in Kentucky like he's going to beat Massie. This guy's not going to beat Massie.
I don't think this guy could beat me in a fucking primary in Kentucky.
Massie pointed something out. They spent $200,000 on Air Force One to fly out there to help pump this guy, okay? That's how much it costs, $200,000 to get out there, okay? Massie said during that rally, Massie personally raised $47,000. So he's negative $200,000. Massie's $47,000 up, and he stayed at home probably tending to his chickens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, working on his fucking robot chicken coop.
And by the way, Trump, they're going to come home to roost during the midterms, and you're not going to like it. And see, here's the thing. Had you not, and this is my opinion, I won't speak for Marsh, had you not done this fucking Iran thing, even though you've done a lot of other stupid things, we've always, look at our track record, have always been fair. We've always been like, you know what? That's good. When you did that, that was good. That's actually a good thing. Shit like that. But then the bad stuff, the bats have started winning the good stuff. But now, when the Democrats get into power and you start crying that they're trying to impeach you, I'm not going to give a fuck. See, that's the thing, because you don't give a fuck that right now I drove by the gym and it was up another 20 cents from yesterday for gas. That's how much it was. And at this point, it's going to be $4.50 pretty soon around here.
You're telling me, man. I just had to take that drive last night, and I was just like just sitting there. You know, it's like when you're pumping gas, and it's like, you know, if you ever just zone out staring at the gas pump, and it's like we've been in, you know, good economic times where the numbers don't move so fast, and right now we're at that time where like the numbers move ludicrously fast while you're pumping gas. It's just the money amount just keeps, it's really fast.
So, Turning Point Turning Point.
President Trump.
Turning Point posted this, right? To stop RINO Massie. They had this in Kentucky. By the way, calling Thomas Massie a RINO is fucking insane to me.
Yeah.
But
well, that's what we're doing now. We're all just lying now.
So, Turning Point posted this.
Well, this is something that would have never happened under the Obama or Biden administrations.
The president wants to save college sports.
No one believes in the American industry like President Trump, the American worker. This is about a return to American strength.
Her tax refund was over.
That's cool. Charlie Kirk and Thomas Massie just posted a screenshot. Charlie Kirk was quoted as saying that Thomas Massie was his favorite person in Congress.
Yeah,
Turning Point, Erica Kirk. Go for it.
May I ask a question, though?
Sure.
All of that aside.
Sure.
That video, what did any of that have to do with Thomas Massie?
He's a RINO, dude.
But, like, all the clips were about things that I think Massie agrees on. Yeah, Trump doesn't want trans people in women's sports and, like, all this stuff that you're like, what does it have to do with Massie? They're making it almost seem like we got to stop Massie because he wants trans women in sports.
Bro.
Like, what?
The funniest shit is when it's going to be when they get ass blasted in the fucking midterms and one of the only Republicans that wins is Massie.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I've been saying this for years, like as a joke, whenever I get mad at Republicans, like, oh, I hope the Democrats win. This will be the first time that I will be genuinely happy, not ironically happy, not like, suck it, nerds. I'm going to be happy when the Democrats win in the midterms.
Well, and the problem is that they don't clear up that straight of vermouth thing. They can't make any more martinis or Manhattans because you need that for the drink.
Yeah, you got to have it.
You got to have vermouth or the drink tastes weird. You know what I mean?
By the way, what a great idea, Create a product that's only used in one drink.
Mm-hmm. 2. Manhattan and martinis.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, isn't a Manhattan just a gay martini?
Yes, a Manhattan is a gay martini. Yes, that's fair. That's fine.
Wait, a Manhattan's a martini with cum in it?
Yes.
No, a Manhattan is a martini with sass.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I mean,
it snaps.
Cum whatever you want.
It snaps back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sass all over you.
Yeah, it's a Manhattan is just a martini that makes really like bitchy comments about your outfit.
Have you noticed something? JD Vance has kept the fuck quiet for the most part.
He has said
because
nothing.
he doesn't want this stink on him, and that's what he's trying to avoid, this stink on him. Because remember, Trump accidentally let it slip up when he was like, he philosophically JD's different than me, but he's all on board. No, it can't be both things.
You can't. It's not.
But hold
possible.
on, Massie's one more time. Massie's fucked.
I hope the fake news gets
Massie's
this.
fucked.
Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View. Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View. Mr. President, we stand with you.
Tom Massie watches The Notebook and he cries like a girl. Tom Massie, when his lips are chapped, opts for the Dr. Pepper lip smackers with the glitter in it.
Fight, fight, fight!
Someone posted a photo of Trump's face when he was doing it, right here. Someone screenshot it. Let me see if I can grab it, right here. Buyer's remorse.
Sorry, buddy, but you're not going to be working with the pool of talent you used to have.
Thomas Massie has the Liberty score is what you use to base most conservatives. It's the highest Liberty score of any conservative right now. So I don't know what do you RINO? In what way is Thomas Massie a fucking RINO?
Yeah, you know what? It's forget about you got Marjorie Taylor Greene and a couple of these people that have really spoken out against Trump, Massie, etc. But what's really telling to me is how many people are just staying quiet. You know what I mean? There's ones that have been out against Trump, but you don't see a lot of Trump support. You don't see people rallying for him right now, other than the paid influencers and the shills.
Well, here's what's going to happen, because this isn't I'm not predicting anything. I'm a genius. This is what always happens. But if you pay attention, here's what's going to happen. So right now, there's obviously the paid off MAGA grifters, but there are some actual MAGA loyalists that are not paid off boomers and stuff or whatever, or people on Twitter that are still supporting Trump. Now, what you're going to see is going to happen is every week that goes by in this war, you're going to see some of them start falling off. Not because they're going to grow a conscience, but a lot of these grifters and stuff realize, wait, long term.
Self-preservation.
Exactly. Long term, what's going to affect me? Long term, where do I fucking stand my ground? Like, where do I do that? You know, and the only reason you know this is going to happen is it's exactly what happened during COVID and Operation Warp Speed and shit. You know, there was a bunch of people like, oh, Trump's actually right. He saved people. But over time, you know, it started to become more and more not, you know, fucking cool to be to be supporting it. That's what's going to happen here. They're going to start. Jack Posobiec already has fallen off, and he's, you know, I don't obviously that guy's a grifter and he's a shapeshifter, and I get all that. But I'm just saying, even him, he was fighting with Ted Cruz about shit. You know, it's you don't have that hardcore support and all these.
You don't
people,
have the base anymore.
Well, the problem is, Merce, I'm sure you run into it too. Like, all the people that start like bitching at you or yelling at us or saying whatever, you know, to us, like, you know, that we were never MAGA. That's the new one. You're never MAGA. I don't give a fuck.
I never was. You know what? Go find a single picture of me ever wearing one of those hats. I didn't, because I hate clubs. They're gay. I wanted Trump to break up the deep state and fucking do the right thing. I never at any point wanted to be part of the club. That's what they hit you with. But the problem is, guys, what you don't understand is the reason Trump's coalition just wasn't fucking people that thought he was their Lord and Savior. Trump had a lot of people, like what Mersh just said, they were like, I just wanted him to fuck up the deep state and not get us into any more wars. And he hasn't done he's done neither. Yeah.
He's done fucking neither. Okay? You cannot look at me with a fucking straight face and tell me that the dude that ran in 2016 is the fucking is the same dude that we should be cheering on now that's taking photos like this. When? Why?
Dude,
give me a reason.
When Drain the Swamp became Dredge the Swamp, I was like, well, here we are.
Yeah.
This is our life now.
Yeah, and it's like, that's it. And it's like, you ask people like, you know, the people that were still holding on, that thinking that voting mattered. It doesn't matter.
That's so cute.
It doesn't fucking matter. Nothing we say matters, dude. And now,
remember when I got shamed? I got shamed last election. Remember how many people yelling at me? You're really gonna sit this one out? Yup, I did. And guess what? I feel great.
So the
only difference is, if I had voted for Trump or not voted for Trump, we were still going to go to war with Iran, Bitcoin was still going to crash, and we were still going to be subservient to Israel. The only difference is I got 2 extra hours of sleep that day.
And the other thing is like, and then the other thing they hit you was like, oh, so I guess you wouldn't vote for a liberal? You might as well for Gavin Newsom.
Yes, I will. I might. Fucking fuck around with me and play around and find out.
Fuck this system. I'm so sick of this shit. I don't want to hear it anymore. Bro, again, and J.D. Vance is already pre-cooked. That's another one's already cooked. He can't win. I mean, he'll win. He could win. I'm not saying he could win an election, but like, for what? For the same thing?
He ain't beating Newsom.
For the same thing? Again, but even if Newsom wins, he's going to do this. He would fucking go to every single person that wins would have to go fucking go to war for Israel.
Oh, no, I get that. Oh, I get that, yeah. But I'm just saying, as far as like them thinking J.D. Vance is the great white hope, he ain't even going to beat Newsom, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary, you've been covering the president's mixed messages on the war that continued yesterday.
Yeah, it certainly
did. You hear what he said yesterday? He goes, well, for us, it's a conflict. Like, for them, it probably feels like a war. What? The fuck does that mean, dude? Like, I'm not stupid. Again, look, if Kamala had won, I mean, imagine, but if Kamala had won, right? And first off, if Kamala had won, we would have invaded Iran sooner. That I do believe. Not that it matters when we did it, but we would have in June. We would have been invading them already. Yeah. Guaranteed.
I don't believe we would have invaded them at all. Iran's a Chinese asset, dog, and fucking Kamala is a commie asset.
No,
I don't think we would have gone to war with Iran.
Yes, we would have. Yes, we would have, because Israel would have done it anyway. See, that's and we would have had to anyway. Yes, we would have.
Nope. Kamala would have told him no.
I'm sorry, Virgie, thank you for your fucking hypothesis, but no, there has never been a fucking president that does not do what Israel says. Source, JFK's brains on a car.
Biden.
I'm sorry, but Biden, they never told him to do anything.
Yes, they did.
When?
They absolutely. October 7th. He didn't support them during October 7th at all.
Yes,
I mean, after October 7th.
After October 7th, just because he didn't
blocked aid.
I'm sorry? And then he ended up giving him aid.
No,
Dude,
he gave aid to Gaza.
And then he ended up giving aid to Israel, and then he sold
Yeah,
them
no,
more
no,
missiles.
I'm sorry.
Virgie, I was
No,
here.
you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right, Virgie. He did give aid to Gaza, and then he gave the coordinates of the aid trucks to fucking Israel.
Yeah.
And they bombed them.
The U.S. wasn't involved with that. That was all Mossad.
No, yeah, of course.
The
That was
Biden
all
administration,
Mossad, dog.
let me see okay. Here's the Biden administration. You're right. They give money to Palestine. They give more to Israel. So again, that's cool.
Yeah, they already had aid going through. He
Okay,
couldn't
you know
stop it.
what, Virgie? Fine. We'll pretend that in your world, Kamala Harris was going to be the first person in history to successfully say no to Israel. You're right.
I didn't say she wouldn't get murdered.
But that would have been so war. She would. Fucking asshole. 3 visits from Benjamin Netanyahu, and she would have been blowing that place up like Clinton would have, and every fucking other president would have. Biden didn't fucking send fucking planes over there because he wasn't fucking asked to at the moment. If he would have sent in planes. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. But Ukraine. Oh, we have fucking people launching rockets in Ukraine. You think you would have been like, no, Israel's a little bit too far. No, dude, they're all cooked. All of them.
I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back in time to September 10th, 2001, so I could just go back and tell like fucking 18-year-old me, hey man, don't be too upset tomorrow. Trust me, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting all bent out of shape over. We deserve it. Look, some shit's gonna go down tomorrow, and you're gonna be like really upset. Don't even bother.
I love how fucking Mersh goes back.
I wouldn't go back to stop
10th.
it. No.
He doesn't stop it. He doesn't tell he has a time machine. He doesn't stop it. He doesn't tell anybody who's gonna die. He tells himself, hey man, it's really not that big a deal.
I want to go back in time and help him get that fucking 4th plane fucking nice and clear. I'm going to go back to September 10th, 2001 and warn all the 4th plane hijackers, yo, they are going to fight back. So, I mean, be ready for that.
AIPAC gave during the last cycle, AIPAC gave more money to Kamala Harris than they did to Trump. And so so Trump did it for less money.
Let's go.
Genocide Circus. Kamala didn't even say no to Montel Jordan and Willie Brown. Yeah, he was going to say no to Israel. Thank you, Genocide Circus. You got my back. Chewy fan.
By the way, that was Montel Williams, not Montel Jordan.
Well, I read what he said.
Did he really say Montel Jordan?
Yeah, read it.
This is how we do it.
I know you meant. Well, we don't know who's going to fuck Montel Jordan. We don't know.
This is how we do it.
Chevy fan get $5. A synagogue was attacked in Michigan today. Yeah, we know. Laura Loomer hasn't shut up about it. Randall Flagg says, you voted for U.S. manufacturing, mass deportations, incompetent Department of Justice, and no wars. I voted for 50-year mortgages, $5 gases, Nicki Minaj, and oil rain in Tehran. Oh, yeah. We blew up an oil refinery, but it got into the water, and then the walls started burning down the highway, too.
Oh.
So that's cool.
Neat.
Yeah.
Sergeant Tellius for 5 on YouTube said the tariffs in Iran and Greenland nonsense was a disaster. And then also Scarlett and Ralph deserve each other. Thank you, buddy. All the worlds are merging together today. I'm starting to think I'm just dreaming.
Youngling Slayer signed up for 3 months over on Locals. Thank you.
Ooh, honestly, thank you very much because
Yeah,
we're getting our fucking asses. Yeah, we're getting our shit pushed in on Locals.
How is it Sam Hyde could do My Pillow live reads now and we can't fucking get live reads? Like, what is it? What do we need here?
Jewish connections.
Talent. Okay.
And what does it mean to win? Well, the most obvious and often repeated observation about this conflict is totally true. Iran's threshold for victory is very low. It just needs to survive. The regime has to remain intact. Now, in order to change the regime, everyone pretty much agrees you would need.
The 87 Ayatollah that they fucking killed. Remember that dude? He also found out he also had prostate cancer, so he wanted to die.
Oh,
so he martyred himself.
He did nothing.
Well, he martyred himself because remember. Hey, Mersh, you remember when we went over to Venezuela and we pulled that, we got rid of Maduro one day and was bing, bam, boom, bing, ting, ting, tong, and everything.
In
was
and
cool.
out, baby.
That was great. Here's the reason why. Because they're also with, a Christian country. So it didn't become a religious war. See, what happened over here was Israel sold Trump the bill of goods that look, it's just going to be like Venezuela. You go in there, you get rid of the leader, it's going to be a Western revolution that's going to take over. But instead what happened was we killed their leader and then we united a whole bunch of people behind their religious leader. And now they're even more pissed. Now it's become a holy war.
For
them, it's a holy war.
Well, and then they also elected the really, really pissed off son of the guy we just killed.
And that doesn't work out well for countries because look what happened when we elected the really, really pissed off son of George Bush.
Yeah.
9/11. Which leads me to the clip.
Ground forces. You need troops, boots on the ground, American boots on the ground, in order to do that. And there is zero appetite for that in this administration, much less in the country. Israel would like us to commit ground troops, obviously. But it would take a lot to get us to do that. It would take some sort of terror attack in the United States, probably like 9/11.
Don't even, come on, man. Don't even put it out there.
He did it on purpose. You know what he was saying.
But it would take a lot to get us to do that. It would take some sort of terror
You'd
attack.
need a
in the
new
United
Pearl
States,
Harbor.
probably.
We all know the rest. Sorry.
9/11 in order for us to do that. But that hasn't happened yet.
Kitty history.
It's weird to be living in kitty history sometimes, though. Like Merce, the thing about kitty history is you don't really appreciate kitty history until it's history. But now, very rarely do you get to go, oh, we're living through kitty history right now. That's cool. I mean, it's horrible, but you get it. He gets it. Merce gets it.
It's like almost like when next time I play New Vegas, I'm going to play as the Legion because I almost respect, it's refreshing, the honesty.
Yes.
It's like, no, we're just coming into town. We're going to crucify and enslave everybody. It's kind of our brand. They didn't hide anything.
Being an adult is going to Nipton and calmly walking away from the Caesar's Legion guy without ever getting into a fight.
And just being like, hey, you know what? This ain't my fight.
Did you
Gentlemen?
Here, check out what Ben Shapiro said. Check this shit out.
Percentage of the American population, but clearly they're trying. But it's interesting to watch it. We haven't played a lot of this, don't plan to. But there's one clip from Ben Shapiro, recent clip, that kind of sums up the arguments in favor of this war. Here's Ben Shapiro.
Sadly, younger Republicans have become similarly prone to conspiratorial.
Hey, guys, before we continue this, we shamed him into trimming his eyebrows.
Which is really funny. Also,
I told
can I
you,
point out?
I knew it.
Can I also point something out?
Yeah.
Not enough.
No, not enough. But no. But Mersh, think about it. He did that on purpose. He did it just short enough so they would not look crazy, but not so he could still go, I didn't touch him. What are you talking about? You guys are crazy.
Right.
Republicans have become similarly prone to conspiratorial thinking. According to Manhattan Institute, 54% of young Republicans, men under 50, believe the Holocaust didn't happen as historians describe. 53% of Republicans under 50 believe in 9/11 conspiracy theories. 51% believe the moon landing.
Hold on, only 53% believe in 9/11
You gotta get those numbers. We gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
I think that's gotta be higher, dude, especially after recent events.
51% believe the moon landing was faked. These people.
Well, why can't we go back?
Yeah. Hey, how come we recorded over the moon landing with old Colts games? I'm just saying, remember? Oh, we recorded over it.
I really do like that whole fucking thing, though. They're like, oh, we just don't have those fancy computers we had in the 60s.
You mean a Texas Instrument calculator? Because that's what they used. I was told they used that in a protractor.
Have you ever heard the term space-age technology? Yeah, it was the peak.
Mm-hmm. People, too, have bought into a grievance-based distrust of the system. And it's showing in their embrace of psychotic figures and disconnected politics. America is a force for good in the world. Radical Islamists are evil. American allies who demonstrate strength are an asset for us. Terrorists are bad.
The smugness of him.
Members of the Grievance Party are losing their mind.
Oh, that's the new thing they're trying to call us, by the way.
Party.
No, because remember when they called us in June, they called us panicans because we said, this isn't over. We're going to go to war with Iran. They called us panicans. Panicans didn't play out well because we turned out to we were right. So you can't call us that. You can't call us that because if you call us panic, it's like, why are we that? Because we were right. So now that we're the grievance party. Because Mersh, don't you understand? It's a sign of shame to have grievances and hold your elected officials accountable. That's a bad thing.
To be honest, that does sound kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
How dare we?
Yeah. How dare we have our own feelings on things? Who do we think we are? Jewish?
Over this, and now they've been relegated to basically rooting for Iran to win.
No! That is they do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's just, no, fuck Iran, dude. I don't give a fuck about Iran. You know how much, I give a fuck less about Iran than you do.
But it's the same thing when they say, like, oh, you don't want to give Israel $3 billion and give them all this, like, unchecked power. I guess you just want all Jews and Israelis wiped off the map. And it's like, no, I'm not rooting for the Palestinians either. I want to stay out of it.
What I want is to not be involved. By the way,
I want to treat them the same way I treat two strangers kicking the absolute shit out of each other in a bar parking lot when I'm walking by. Ain't my business. It's not my business.
U.S. did just admit today that it was a targeting error when we killed 160 school kids.
That's awesome.
Who happened to be
it was an accident.
Who happened to be children of naval officers and stuff like that.
That has to be unrelated.
It's probably unrelated. But
you know what? Royce sounds like he's rooting for Iran.
You know, Mersh, I'm part of that grievance party everyone's talking about. That he just made up right now. Hey, you know that thing he just made? You know those talking points that were sent out by all the neocons? Everyone's now going to try to say grievance party, guys. Just keep an eye on that one, okay? That'll be the next one.
Yeah.
That'll be the next one.
We don't support the other team, Ben. We just want to come to the basketball game and root for our favorite team without having to buy all the athletes' shoes.
Yeah, that would be great. And the ball and the stadium.
I was going to say, we already paid for the stadium. So it's like, can we...
The Grievance Party are losing their mind over this, and now they've been relegated to basically rooting for Iran to win. So members...
No, I don't want Iran to win. I just want to stop.
The Grievance Party... Like the fucking Republican Party hasn't been the grievance party for fucking 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have grievances, fucking Ben.
Party, meaning Democrats and members of that horseshoe right, have decided.
Horseshoe right, that's another one. We're the horseshoe right. We're basically Democrats.
I'm so tired of these buzz phrase word. You know what? My guess is...
Too much.
That after paying lip service to the horrors of the mullahs, the true horror is American interventionism and destruction.
Yes.
What
and I'm sick of pretending it's not. Like, I don't care. We do horrible things in the name of fucking corporations, oil companies, Israel, the military-industrial complex, and that's really much all the same thing. Yeah, I'm sick of it. I don't want to do that. I don't want my tax dollars to accidentally bomb a school full of children. Look, if Israel would have done that on their own, everyone would have been like, bro, that's I can't believe it. But now we have to apologize for it. We who just didn't want this have to go, sorry we killed all your fucking kids because Benjamin Netanyahu said they were going to have a nuke 50 years ago and they never got a nuke.
It's, man.
Just come on. And by the way, why wouldn't Iran want a nuke? Of course they want a nuke. You want to know why they want a nuke? The same reason that North Korea has a fucking nuke. Because we don't fuck with them because they have one. So of course they want one. No, I'm just saying, like, take all the red, white, and blue and fucking fireworks and fucking murk out of your fucking veins and just think logically for a second. Why do we leave North Korea alone? Because they have a nuke. Why don't we leave Iran alone? They don't, and we have to stop them because then we're not going to be able to leave. Then we're going to have to leave them alone. And Israel is panicking that they have that. Same reason Israel gets to do whatever they want to do. Because if we say nope, we're not going to attack, they'll be like, oh, we have one of the nukes that we stole from one of your Pennsylvania factories, so we'll just do it ourselves. And then you'll have to be involved.
You know, I like to think that there's an alternate timeline where we're actually like sane, rational country that understands that we have two massive oceans on each side of us and like the most powerful military in the world, and we don't have to fucking go to war. There's an alternate timeline where Detroit is a futuristic like beautiful
Delta
utopian
City.
mega city.
Delta
Yeah.
City. It's Delta City. In a timeline, Detroit is Delta City, and everything is clean, and everything is good. Look, here's my thing. Do I want to eliminate all taxes? Abso-fucking-lutely. But if you're, and I just paid it, remember, if you're taking taxes from me now, then I want to be very particular on what we're using it for. If I don't have a say in how much you're taking, I want a say in where it's going. And I don't want to go into blowing up fucking a bunch of schoolgirls. That sounds good. But you know what? I don't want to go to even fucking waste one missile in a patch of dirt. It's our fucking money, and I'm fucking sick of paying a bunch of gas prices because of what? Dude, here's the thing. Trump hasn't even, like, when at least Bush sold the war to us.
Yeah.
We're not even being sold a war. We're just being told because.
We're being told, go fuck yourselves.
Right, and it was one of them, like, no one's even talking about this, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu went to the White House 7 fucking times since Trump was elected. What do you think they were fucking talking about? Bagels?
Probably, well, for part of the time.
Yeah. But I want Iran to win. No, I don't. I want everyone to lose.
Trump and Ben Shapiro want Americans to be as fucking gung-ho about Israelis maybe dying as we were fucking gung-ho about Americans actually dying.
Yeah, we watched
This is
them jump out of
fucking
windows.
Yeah, this is fucking insane, dude.
America must be undermined.
So if you have questions about this war, whether it's in your interest, your country's interests or not, and it's never a question that's occurred to Ben Shapiro, is this good for America? It's really not under consideration. But if it's under your consideration, if you've raised that question, you are tantamount to a Holocaust denier. You're insane. You're a crazy person. You probably think the moon landing was fake. And 9/11 was fake. By the way, there's a pretty easy way to settle any debate about 9/11.
Oh, yeah, what are they going to do, Tucker? Declassify all the files to put a rest to it?
Yeah, what are you for?
Huh?
Just by declassifying the millions of pages of classified documents.
Okay, so he's for. He thinks that we're just going to declassify files. They want the chaos, dude. They want everyone. They want conspiracy theories. They want conspiracy theories. You muddy the water. They want everyone questioning each other. They want no one to trust anybody because then you get away with fucking everything. They've been doing it forever. It's just like, I think the reason that Mersh and I get the most are you people stupid is like we live through this. Like we are very.
I've lived through it so many times now that it's comical.
Yeah.
It's now Groundhog Day. It's now like, I feel like we're doing this for the 100th time. And I just feel like I Got You Babe is playing. And I'm just waking up groggy and cold.
Yeah, I mean, and it's exactly, it is a Groundhog Day situation. We wake up, and the part that's crazy is like, you're right, we're the only ones that remember the past. Nobody else does. Everybody else is just like, what, don't you love Trump? And I'm like, guys, are you fucking serious? They just rolled out Condoleezza Rice. Are we not paying attention? Am I fucking crazy?
I feel like the Westworld robots that got like the update and like, I'm still around other Westworld robots that didn't get the update. But now I have all these terrifying memories of what's happening in the park every day. But the other robots are just like, isn't it a lovely day? And it's like, do you not? These people are coming to this place. It is an amusement park, and they're raping us and shooting us every day and then resetting our brains.
Jesus fucking Christ. And you're right. It's the fucking Men in Black technology. We're fucking wiped, and we just have to go on with our life.
And it doesn't work on us because we're retarded.
And then if you get angry...
it's like, ironically, we're the smartest ones because we're retarded. The Men in Black mind wipe doesn't work.
We're the not sures in idiocracy. We're just average, but we're just comparatively, we're geniuses, not because we're smart or anything, but because we're like, no, but like, we already did this, guys. Are we not fucking paying? The difference is that we're smart enough to go, oh, wow, the stove is hot. I shouldn't put my hand on it again. These assholes keep going, no, but Trump said stoves are okay to touch now. We can touch them now because Israel says stoves are okay. And I'm like, no, guys, they're not okay.
No, it's even worse than that. It's like we know better and we know, okay, I just touched the stove with my hand and it burned. And now we're going, but it didn't say I couldn't put my dick on the stove.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't advise it. The hand thing didn't go so well.
The whole country is taking forget-me-nows like Job did in Arrested Development. He just he gets addicted to them to where the drug dealer goes, I can't sell these to you anymore. He goes, what do you mean? It's the first day I bought them. You're buying them every day. We're doing it every day. And to see fucking people that I know for a fact were like, the one thing that we always said about Trump was at least he never got us with another war. Look, man, he had a lot of fucking bad stuff. He fucked up on COVID. I get it, and that's fucking bull. Let's thank God we didn't get another war. And then we're in another war. And because a bunch of fucking fat evangelicals think that if we fucking that if this new temple is there, we have to help Jews for some reason. I don't know. I don't keep up with any of that because I'm a little behind on Righteous Gemstones.
Arguments that might explain what 9/11 was, but that's never under consideration. We could end this debate right now. We won't, of course. But you're a bad person. And above all, you are a disloyal person. Disloyal to the United States. You are, quote, rooting for Iran to win. You're part of the grievance party. How dare you complain? How dare you have grievances?
I mean, at this point, bro,
seeing as how Tucker Carlson, and then like after that, there's a big deep drop off of people that actually make sense in quality. So it's like, oh, Tucker Carlson, and then who else do we have? Dave Smith and Tim Dillon. Like, we're fucked.
Yep. Well, because everybody else, like you said it earlier, Merson, you were 100% right. Everyone else is either vehemently paid off and talking about it, and there's a lot of people that are doing the let's talk about anything but this. There's a lot of people that keep talking about ICE raids and immigration and stuff that nobody gives a shit about and ignoring it. Those are the people that are doing the MAC, the playing both sides, right?
Yeah, so they always come out on top.
So they always come out on top, and it's you know, it's the same way that fucking that Libs of TikTok didn't tweet anything about Epstein after she held up that fucking thing. Even when stuff came out, she ignored it, and she was talking about transing of students. Look, the fact that like all this like trans hysteria, thankfully, has finally started to drop off. Like you've seen it, right? It's kind of everyone's like, no, that shit's bad. We're not doing this anymore to kids. For the most part, a lot of people have kind of come to their senses on that because even like Newsom knows it's not smart to run on it anymore. But then you have that is going to completely destroy the industry for like Libs of TikTok and people like that built their entire instead of like having principles.
That's their whole economy.
Your whole economy is people doing this, and now you're just scratching for it. And it's like, look, man, I know we're fucking idiots. And the one thing that we've definitely been on this show plenty is wrong. We've been wrong so many times. No, we've been wrong.
I don't remember ever being wrong.
Oh, you took the forget me now. You took the forget me nows again, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That's why he keeps sending so many cats. He keeps forgetting he has one.
Hey. So I'm not rooting for Iran or anything when I read this.
Okay.
Rumor, major cyber attack underway targeting America's credit cards.
Nice.
All right?
Okay. Sweet.
Iran is trying to wipe Americans' credit card debt to destabilize major banks.
Dude, talk about being the... All right, look. We're not rooting for Iran.
I am not rooting for Iran. Being very clear with this one.
But.
Can they do something about mortgages?
Could you imagine if they actually pulled that off?
Can they wipe my mortgage?
I mean, they never could because there's so many backups on top of backups on top of backups. But God, just play pretend with me for a moment. Could you imagine if Iran pulled that off? What fucking heroes they would be to a lot of us. We'd be like, yo. Like, remember when Dennis Reynolds was like, hey, thanks for the house, dude. They read the will, and he's like, I didn't give you a house. I just read the will.
Oh,
like, yeah, you
fuck.
did.
This morning, a warning about how Iran might want to retaliate against the United States.
Might want to. This is insane.
Why? Did we do something?
But listen to the language in that. More news about how Iran might think about possibly. What?
You saw Hillary Clinton said that Trump is doing a much better job his second term than the first term? Yeah. She said
That's
that.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Recently alerted California police departments Iran aspires to conduct a surprise attack against unspecified targets in California using drones.
Now, look, I'm not rooting for Iran.
The alert, reviewed by ABC News, says the drones would come from an unidentified vessel off the coast of the United States homeland.
This is extremely alarming. We know that Iran's approach to combating the United States and Israel.
Oh, really?
through
Tell me
asymmetric
more,
warfare.
Elizabeth Newman.
They cannot take us on militarily.
The alert is cautionary. There is no information.
They don't need to take us they don't need to take us on militarily. They just have to guard 20 miles of a strait, and they completely can control us. Because that's where 20% of the world's energy comes from. And Trump unlocking these reservoirs or whatever, that only takes up 4 days of global consumption. What happens after 4 days? If the war ends in 4 days, maybe.
Well, also the reserves? You mean the ones that like Biden emptied out a few years ago?
Those are the ones, yeah.
Oh, great. That we never really replenished?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Huh.
The ones we gave to China that China gave to Iran.
Oh, God, that's right.
They gave it to Iran.
Yeah, they're using our oil reserves right now to support their economy. Right now, China gave it right to them.
It's kind of cool.
Can I just say it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rooting for Iran. I'm sorry, I said it. You know what? You're right, Loomer. I'm now actively rooting for Iran. I hope they
Information
win.
about Iran's aspirational timing or targets. The FBI declined to comment. Overnight, President Trump responded to the report.
It's being investigated, but you have a lot of things happening.
Earlier, he
okay. Well, now children in California can sleep.
Thank God.
Said he's unconcerned about an Iranian strike on
Yeah, you're unconcerned about the gas prices, but I still have to pay the fucking money, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how, like, when you're the president and a billionaire, you don't really have to be concerned with much, huh?
This is This is another situation where they just told them this will be easy peasy. This will be just like Venezuela.
Why is your wife never around anymore?
Oh, because she hates his guts. Because she's hated his guts since before the last election.
Gavin Newsom said he was aware of the alert about Iran's desires, and his administration is working to protect California communities.
Drone issues have been always top of mind.
Now, law enforcement officials say there are no imminent threats, and after 13 days of U.S. and Israeli bombardment, law enforcement sources tell us it's unlikely Iran possesses the capability to successfully launch such an attack. Police sources in Los Angeles say...
So then what are we doing?
We need to justify killing a bunch of kids in a school. That's it. There's not like a lot more to it, you know? What the fuck are we doing, man?
I don't want to be around anymore.
I'm Atra El-Nashar on Capitol Hill.
Oof.
The U.S. House investigation into Jeffrey Epstein continuing Wednesday with lawmakers interviewing one of Epstein's accountants and now looking to question...
Ma'am, you are below mid and your name looks like a puzzle, like one of those word jumbles.
Oh, yeah. It's like when you try to read in a dream. You know?
Yeah, it looks like early AI generated text.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fucking perfect.
Generate a guy holding a bag of chips, and the brand of chips is Atra El-Nashar.
Fuck, that was funny, man. When you try to read in a dream.
corrections officer on duty when Epstein died. Meanwhile, New Mexico authorities are in the process of searching a property once owned by Epstein.
The scope of the House Oversight Committee investigation into Jeffrey Epstein is only getting wider.
Anytime more documents are released or more testimonies given, it seems like more cans of worms are open.
Committee Chairman James Comer announcing that following a new release of Epstein.
The only thing right now that I would like Republicans to do that I give a shit about, honestly, is to pass the SAVE Act so you need ID so illegals can't vote, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah, actually, not happening. They've already said that they don't have the votes.
No, Thune said that it's going to go to vote for... He said it just before the show that he's going to get a vote for Senate, but they don't have the votes.
Yeah.
This is just going to be because Thune's going to go, see, I told you so.
Yeah, they don't have the votes to get past the filibuster.
Mm-hmm.
Epstein files from the Department of Justice. The committee wants to interview...
I mean, honestly, like, as much as I know that would be good for America, good. I don't care. I want them to lose everything. I don't want the Republicans to ever win another thing ever again.
Yeah. It's just... Anyway, Guys, if you like what we're doing and you want us to survive the upcoming apocalypse, it's just $7 a month. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. $7 is all you need to sign up to get Wednesday shows and get Friday shows. So if you could do us a favor and go down below and just sign up, it really helps us out. You get a whole year, you get 2 months for free. We do exclusive shows, a lot of fun stuff, completely uncensored. Podcast goes up with no commercials right away after the show. You help us keep doing this. Let me see if there's any more
Nothing on YouTube.
I do. I have something here. Pax Americana. I'm with Virgie. Kamala Harris would have sucking her way through world peace. This feels like 2012 Ron Paul all over again. Genocide Circus. Side note, if Iran bombs Riyadh and ruins ruined plans for WrestleMania 43, I will support them, no questions asked. Invisibot 6 says, you know who you're talking to, a retired double agent, you fucking retard. Genocide Circus. They talk about bagels and Trump promises he'd ask Erica if she let Bibi have a taste of her gefilte fish. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It'll be some situation where now the Iranians like kidnap Cody Rhodes in Riyadh, and then I'm going to be like, again, I'm trying to not root for the Iranians here.
All right, Merce, let me see if I can do this read. I cannot. It was a nice one. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I did one this morning. I had a lot of people watching. I think I did one for like $75.
Yeah, this one was even more. I can't do it. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com, guys. Sign up right now, guys. That's how you help us do the show. We're trying. We're trying, and we're going to be at it. We're going to be fighting the, what is it, Merce? The culture war? We're fighting the culture war.
I don't care anymore, man.
Culture war forever. Okay, well, here's the thing. We'll be the band that plays while the Titanic is sinking. How's that sound? Is that fair?
That's
is that
better.
Does that sound good? All right, guys, come listen to our cool tunes. We'll be right back. Stay where you're at.
Tonight, I'm going to read you Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was my favorite book when I was a kid. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket have a small boy named Charlie, who, by the way, is trans, not that it matters. He/his grandparents all sleep on the same cruelty-free mattress because they are otherwise unhoused. What the hell?
Where's the Chalamet, Bri? Get to the Chalamet.
The Gobstoppers are vegan? After falling in the chocolate river, Augustus Gloop apologizes for doing blackface? Why did they change all this stuff? My God, this is the worst day since 9/11. Hey guys, we're out of dry food.
Brian, they just knocked down the World Trade Centers.
Oh. Did they also knock down the Petco?
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it, guys. If you sign up for Locals, we really do appreciate it. That's how you catch tomorrow's episode. So head over there right now, revengeofthesith.locals.com. Down low, $7 a month.
Cool.
So, how about
I am so mad today.
Well, here you go. Little Buc-ee's news.
I mean, we're being funny. The audience is benefiting, but I am
audience
moody today.
You know when I got your merch? You're welcome.
Whenever he says this, I end up less happy than I was.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Here you go.
They're known for famously clean bathrooms and brisket sandwiches, but the Better Business Bureau just gave Buc-ee's their worst possible grade for something.
Oh, can I just real quick before he even continues? Mm-hmm. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Also, the Better Business Bureau is a shakedown scam.
Thank
it
you.
has been for fucking years.
Well, as everybody, if you've ever had your own business and you've ever dealt with the Better Business Bureau, let me explain to you how they work. Buc-ee's, by the way, health department, all A's. Everything clean. Their bathrooms are clean. Their food is clean. Better Business Bureau is saying they're giving them an F because they're unresponded customer complaints and they don't have a phone number on their website. Here's what happened. When I used to, I'll give you my personal experience. When I used to work at my family's AC company down in South Florida, Better Business Bureau would literally have a person come to your office, door to door to all the businesses and be like, hey, we see that you're in the Better Business Bureau and you're a C company and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, that's weird. What is that? Well, the Better Business Bureau isn't some sort of government organization. They're a private company. And what they do is they told us directly, they go, hey, if you pay for this, I think it was $600 a year plan, you'll be a preferred Better Business Bureau person. And then the guy was saying it without saying it, you're guaranteed to have an A, at least have an A. You're guaranteed. Yep. So you could pay, this is pay to win. The Better Business Bureau, the Better Business Bureau has been pay to win forever. Better Business Bureau, it serves, by the way, no value now in this society. It was something that they used to have for old people to look in the Better Business Bureau to see if a company. They are a shakedown artist. There'll be plenty of times you can look up at a company and they have a 4.8 review on Google and they're an F on Better Business. Happens all.
The health department gave them good scores. I wouldn't care if the health department gave them bad scores. Buc-ee's has more credibility than the health department and the fucking Better Business Bureau and our own U.S. government right now combined.
Yep.
I can trust Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's isn't going to war with Iran. Buc-ee's has clean bathrooms and brisket.
I can trust Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I can. It's always, listen, I don't even have to check around and look at local pricing. I know when I see a Buc-ee's, it's going to be the cheapest gas, the cleanest bathrooms, delicious food, beaver nuggets. Get out of my fucking face, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting between me and Buc-ee's. I'll fuck you up if you even try.
Grade for something.
I go for personally.
The BBB says the F.
Don't sleep on their breakfast. They have good breakfast too.
I hate jerky, but I would imagine Buc-ee's jerky is fire.
No, it's good. If you like jerky, it's good. And like I said, don't sleep on their breakfast. It's good.
I haven't been
is due to a
Buc-ee's
pattern that they
early enough for it.
See by the Texas-based travel chain of not addressing customer complaints. They claim that Buc-ee's does not have any.
This is the fucking thing that they do. This is their other scam that they do.
Yep.
Where they let you review companies on fucking Better Business Bureau that aren't actually signed up with Better Business Bureau. But the only way that you as a company can address those concerns on Better Business Bureau or
sign up
is
as the Better
if
Business
you give
Bureau.
them money.
Yep.
They go, look at all these people talking shit about you. Wouldn't you like to address their claims? Well, that's $600.
Does not have any assistance phone numbers posted on their website. And that
meanwhile, the only thing Buc-ee's has ever done was said, hey, you want a brisket sandwich? It's only $6.
Posted on their website.
Way better business model.
Listen to the reason they gave an F, by the way.
Assistance phone numbers posted on their website, and that
they don't have customer assistance phone numbers posted on the website because if you go to Google, each Buc-ee store has their own phone number. I could call the one closest to me and say, hey, guys, you messed up my brisket, and you know what? Knowing Buc-ee's, would be like, I'm so sorry, sir. Here, you know what? Next time, give me your name. Next time you come in, you free biscuit on us. Really sorry. That's actually probably what would happen. You don't need a corporate number if every individual store you can call.
email concerns frequently go unanswered.
I guarantee you, if you call the fucking store, there would be a fucking gift card in your mail.
Yep. I can tell you that we did reach out to Buc-ee's on this story and this news from the BBB, and we have not heard back.
Because see, when you're a company
that's actually so funny that they didn't pick up.
Yeah, they don't need to. They don't owe you anything, and the Better Business Bureau is a scam.
Yeah, nobody uses the Better Business Bureau, and nobody watches the news. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, exactly. It's like some people that still read consumer review magazines. Who's that for? You know,
cool people. Cool people with very full social lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just search Better Business Bureau and scam, and it's any of you own a company, you know exactly they do it. They're worthless, by the way. When's the last time before you used a company, you looked them up on the Better Business Bureau?
Never.
I've never done that. So yeah, no one ever does.
By the way, Better Business Bureau, you got fucked. Google reviews put you out of business.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of more scams and fucking Trump fuck ups, I just sent you a thing, Bappa. Ticketmaster directors were caught bragging in internal messages about robbing fans blind. Some of the messages: these people are so stupid, I almost feel bad for taking advantage of them. Robbing them blind, baby. That's how we do it. Charging $50 to park in the grass and $60 for closer grass.
That's really funny.
That is Ticketmaster, though. If you've ever used them, they're the worst.
They recently reached a deal with the U.S. government to avoid a breakup over allegations of running an illegal monopoly.
Wait a minute, but Kid Rock promised me that we were going to get that fixed and that he wasn't lip syncing at the TPUSA thing.
It was so funny when we bought the tickets for the ICP thing that we did in South Florida. We bought it directly from the venue, and it was like $60 cheaper than if you would have bought it from Ticketmaster. It was crazy how much cheaper.
I had to sign up for their dumb app I'm never going to use again.
Yeah, okay.
That's a small price to pay.
No problem. But I'm not going to fuck for ticket. Fuck you, Ticketmaster. Okay, so let me introduce you to this gentleman. Well, you know what? Let him introduce you himself.
We refuse to get a 9 to 5. We would rather be homeless.
I know this guy. I
know.
covered him.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Quick rundown, and then we can break him down.
We refuse to get a 9 to 5. We would rather be homeless.
Imagine having a dresser drawer in your tent.
Well, you gotta have somewhere to put your clothes.
Bruce, can you play America the Beautiful over this?
Do you know why they have a dresser in their tent?
Because
they're homeless.
They have been given 2 homes, but government assistance 2, and they've been evicted out of both of them.
Do you want me to make it even better?
Sure.
Do you notice how the camera angles are always very controlled when he's filming outside?
Because he has a gimbal, yeah.
No, that's because their tent is in her mom's backyard.
Really?
Yes, this is a grift. They live in their mom's backyard. Her mom has like a little piece of property.
Wait a minute. So they're living like me when I like run away from home when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But you would still go inside to use the bathroom?
Yeah, you'd still sneak in and pee and then go back out and hide in the backyard.
They don't even live in the tent. They sleep inside at night. They have this set up so that they can film and grift.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I think I almost 700,000 subscribers on Instagram.
Work for someone else and have a home. We could get a job in like 6 months or so to a year, could get an apartment and get out of homelessness.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
Just don't want to do that. We don't want to work for someone else. We want to work for ourselves.
But you're not working at all is the problem.
It's our freedom, because when you work at a 9 to 5, you got to do what they say.
Yeah.
And it's
Can I ask a question? And I don't want to come off like racist.
Oh,
because
boy.
you guys know me. I fucking abhor racism.
He hates it.
What is it with black guys in shirts? Like, does it?
You mean
does it
lack
hurt?
of them?
Yeah. Does it hurt your skin? Does it burn? I don't know. Like, what is it? Fuck, man. Black guys hate wearing shirts.
What makes them easier to tase?
I guess the prongs getting easier.
Yeah.
And we want to set our own rules.
Look at that. Look at this fat
Well,
bitch.
do you know how, like for instance, I agree with you. I have to agree with them on that principle. I like to set my own rules, Royce.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is, like, I try to work it and make as much money as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So then in my time, I set the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I don't want to work a 9 to 5, dude.
That's why we're comfortable living out here, because we
Don't balance the audio. You just eat the microphone, you fucking...
Yeah, also be bad at this, too.
We can make money on our own time, making videos about our lives together, recording every moment of each journey that we live. These are businesses that we run together in a romantic relationship.
What?
Which is YouTube, TikTok, her service, and...
Oh, so that's not a business.
Her service? What's her service?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out.
Wait, Virgie, is his girlfriend still pimping herself out to other guys on OnlyFans? Is that her service? Is
God,
it
I hope
OnlyFans?
not.
It's OnlyFans. It's OnlyFans. It's OnlyFans. Her services are OnlyFans.
Yeah, because that's why they did the fucking question marks, and her service is not a thing.
Each journey that we live, these are businesses that we run together in a romantic relationship. Which is YouTube, TikTok, her service, and Facebook. And this would not
Her
be
service,
possible
yeah,
without
that's
you
very
guys.
good
So
catch.
Thank you so much. This all started when I got kicked out of my dad's house and I became homeless recording videos. Then I got popular.
Hey, can I let you in on a little secret? Because she's like, they're living in her mom's backyard. You got kicked out of your dad's house. I don't know if you guys know this. This is wild. You know, you could actually get your own place. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, Kofi Welfare Kingston doesn't want to.
We made money and we got to the hotel and we stopped recording videos, got evicted, and now we're homeless again. I could have got a job, a 9 to 5. I just didn't want to do that because I don't want to work for somebody else. And we
You
know
just don't want to work. Stop saying work for somebody else. You don't want to work.
doing it this way too. A 9 to 5, your income is capped. We rather live outside, record us living outside, post it on social media, make money from it, get out of homelessness, and then get a home and then record.
They've literally been
consistently
doing
when
this
we
for
get a
like
home,
5
because
years.
when we got the hotel, we didn't do.
When you guys get a home, no one's going to care about it anymore. The whole point is that you're homeless. That's
Yep.
why you're living in your mom's backyard.
If you go to their comment sections, there's always like a crowd of people calling them out. It's great.
Listen, if I want to watch you do content from a tent, your name better be Luke, and I better be watching you cook a pork chop in sub fucking 0 temperatures. All right.
Wow, just ignore Dracya, why don't you?
Did you see her? Did you see the latest with her? It was
No.
very funny. AP is just on her ass. Like she can't even sneeze without him popping up. But no, she was posting the other day. Could someone give me some money for tampons and drugs? I want to get some weed and some tampons. And then fucking 2 days later, she was posting about like she bought a Long Island iced tea somewhere and it was watered down. And like AP was like, weren't you just begging for money for tampons the other day? Like,
Turgic says for $2, in regards to the homeless black guy segment, anyone who says journey and doesn't have a rucksack or a staff or a robe is a stupid cunt.
Amen.
I covered her last night, Papa, fucking Dracya. YouTube is giving her strikes on her channels now for self-harm because she has so many scars on her arms from self-harm that if she shows her arms, they give her fucking channel strikes.
That's really funny.
Damn, when your wrists aren't TOS compliant, that's pretty bad.
I know. What do you even do about that?
I don't know. I guess. Oh, you do the Coletta. You wear sweatbands. So let's check in on the flagrant boys.
Would you rather have Nick Fuentes as a son or Bonnie Blue as a daughter?
Nick Fuentes, easy.
Nick Fuentes is a son. Probably Fuentes is a son. I'm not saying it's the The best option, but probably Fuentes is a son.
Really, gay son instead of a porn daughter. All right.
Yeah.
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 Any day of the week.
Yeah, I genuinely
Yes.
have less shame.
No, 100%. You know, honestly, I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, Nick Fuentes.
And Mersh, this isn't a porn daughter. This is Bonnie Blue. This is like
Yeah, this isn't.
New
This isn't.
Game
Yeah,
Plus.
yeah. This isn't a daughter who does an OnlyFans.
I'm sorry. So she's a really accomplished porn actress.
Oh.
Yeah, she accomplished to get banned from a country.
Yeah. If accomplishments in the porn industry are measured in miles.
Inches.
So cops can earn like so cops can earn $250,000 a year on overtime, and we just praise those guys. But when a woman goes above and beyond at her job, all of a sudden it's problematic.
Yeah, but the thing is, female cops only get $50K a year, and they still fuck a bunch of dudes.
That's true.
Would you rather have Nick Fuentes as a son or Bonnie Blue as a daughter?
I mean, that's Fuentes. Honestly, I would have to pick Fuentes as a son.
Isn't this the craziest dilemma?
Yeah. I want Fuentes as a son so I can whoop his fucking ass.
Legally.
Craziest dilemma. 12:30 p.m.
I might go Nick Fuentes as a son.
Why?
I think you can remediate that. First, I thought he's really funny. He's really smart, but he's got some terrible takes.
Yes, he's a racist.
You can't take the dicks out of Bonnie Blue.
I go a whore daughter because she's like
you can't take the dicks out of your co-host's wife either, bud.
Yeah.
The greatest of what she does. At least if you're gonna do some shit, be great at it.
That's Mersh's argument.
And she doesn't hurt anybody by what she does.
Except he's being unironic, and I was fucking joking.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. Did you just call my daughter a whore? Excuse me, my daughter is the whore of whores, the fucking queen.
The queen whore.
Yeah.
By Bonnie Blue?
Because you didn't get none?
She's basically like the main whore.
I didn't get them from my daughter.
Mother Teresa, but for
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, like she's like almost like vampire rules. If you kill my daughter, then all the other whores will revert back to their human form.
But listen, okay, honestly, oh sorry, I missed this. But listen to what he just said.
Blue.
I go whore daughter because she's like the greatest of what she does. At least if you're gonna do some shit, be great at it. And she doesn't hurt anybody by what she does.
I'm hurt.
Who? How?
By Bonnie Blue?
Because you didn't get none?
I didn't get them from my daughter?
Oh shit, yeah.
In this scenario, she's your daughter, you fucking retard.
That was pretty funny.
I forgot the scenario.
It was your scenario.
No, it wasn't. It was the white guys.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the white guy in the center.
Bro, that guy who forgot the scenario would have happily been guy number 400 in line with a lobster bib.
Hey, why don't we? Okay, fine, cool. Let's check out how Elijah Schaffer's doing.
Oh God, you know what? Honestly, dude, before you hit play, just to give people an idea of just how eventful my last 48 hours has been. I had this locked and loaded on deck for Nightwave and couldn't even be bothered to do it. And this is still this is great, but it's like I couldn't even get to this.
Let's check
And
him out.
Can I also just quickly say this video is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. When Sam Hyde did it 7 years ago.
Oh my God, he's doing the bit.
He's doing Sam Hyde.
Okay, we're back after the Jews destroyed Rift TV. This is Elijah. We're going to get some cigars.
Elijah,
Yeah, we got some money back.
Elijah, you destroyed your own life. Elijah, you destroyed your own life. Okay.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. The Jews are into some shady shit, but
yeah, man,
you did this.
This is on you, dude.
Back in the account, the Jews
Elijah,
didn't win. So
what's up with that forehead slope, dog?
going to get some
No. The slope divorced him.
cigars.
Yeah, we got some money back in the account. The Jews didn't win, so come with us as we show you what the real life of luxury looks like in dissident conservative.
Elijah, hey man, look. They don't talk to me, but trust me when I say this. Jews don't think of you.
Media.
Hey, where are we going?
To the cigar shop.
Cigar shop?
Yes, sir. You asked, and I delivered.
Ew.
Cigars? These are small little cigars.
Hey, Elijah. You're not funny.
Nah.
You've never been funny.
Nah.
The only time your show is ever funny is when Mersh and I were on it.
That is true.
In spite of you. You know, one of the funniest things we went to meet Elijah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I know you guys have talked shit about me." I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Totally.
This is why me and Royce aren't good at making friends.
Totally. Yeah, we did do that. Yeah, totally.
Man. Cigar review, as promised, vlog number 1, Riff TV Lifestyle Edition. We got our brand new cigars from the lesser-known French brand, Swisher.
Bro, he's...
I hate him.
Not funny at all.
You're a hack, dude, and you're not funny.
Oh, because they're swishers.
Oh, yeah, Pessy got it. Pessy got the joke. Pessy got
You're not supposed to smoke those.
He's pronouncing it different.
Drones have been nice. I mean, hey, it was kind of cool smoking $30 to $40 cigars whenever I wanted to. But I never had a chance to try one of these. My friend said, we can still keep up the...
All you're doing is making a video seething about what the Jews took from you. You're just showing us what you actually care about, losing $30 cigars.
The mainstream media lifestyle on our new budget with this new French brand. I actually have had one of these broken open.
Yeah, you threw your entire life away, and then you got mad that the Jews stole your life from you. That would be like if I put a couch out on the curb, and then somebody came and took the couch, and then I was like, these fucking Jews, they stole my furniture.
Wow, they're light. They have extra uses. Look at that. What's really cool about this cigar as well is you don't even have to waste your money on a cutter because they're pre-cut. So like this thing.
So you made this video and then you had somebody edit it and you're like, this is going to be killer.
Who still works for you? Because the only nice person there was your producer, and he left 3 weeks before you fucking melted down.
Yeah, talk about fucking getting out while the getting was good, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they probably started seeing signs.
Like, is it like a blunt? Or like the little? I wouldn't know what a blunt is, but.
Oh,
they'll take that loss.
Oh, that's so
Don't
gross.
take that loss.
What do you think?
You know, I gotta ask. I gotta honestly ask you. Can you think of anybody in recent memory who's been like just so wholesale unlikable, but like is completely unaware of it? Like he's so unaware of how unlikable he is.
Stephen A. Smith.
No, no, because even Stephen A. Smith has a certain charm to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not a cigar, dude.
What are you talking about?
You told me those are. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, what?
You told me those are cigars. These are like. It's like candles or something. It's got aroma.
They're like candles or something. I'm so funny.
It's really good. I really am enjoying the new budget.
Dude, we fucking made it.
I'm having a good time here. Well,
Bro, you're not good at this.
Laugh through the pain, buddy. Laugh through that pain, huh? No, he's not.
Sad.
It is. What a just try hard, you know?
I've always said I kind of low-key feel bad for people who are just not funny because, like, I know just how, like, below average I am at so many other things in life. And I'm like, damn, if I wasn't funny, I would have been so fucked in life.
Mm-hmm. Especially
I got that going for me.
Especially with, like, your weird penis, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's getting started on that.
I want to do a little update on Papa because I feel like we haven't checked up on him in a while.
Hey.
I think it's been a bit, right?
Yeah, he's doing great. His co-host was in the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, he was in a commercial.
Well, then you know
try
what?
to clarify.
This is let's pick up a little bit kind of where we last left off on him was here. Was this? Remember this?
YouTube channel down because the guy instantaneously made another YouTube channel and has been making videos about Brendan since. So he literally just took, like $250,000 and flushed it down the toilet. And he kept complaining about like, oh, I got another bill for $10,000 to have to file this thing. It just seemed like a giant money pit. And actually that would be really funny if Unique actually won this lawsuit, because Brendan's understanding of it was that this guy's going to have to take down all his channels.
As things continued to go wrong, some internet commentators suggested that there's some kind of hex on Brendan, as once someone leaves his inner circle, they seem to instantly prosper. Meanwhile,
yup.
Well, Brendan just keeps faltering. After a good run on The King and the Sting, Theo Vaughn left the show.
And then he started interviewing presidents.
Be taking a step back from being on.
Or Big Gay Lion. Mark was a struggling actor who eventually went on to become Brendan's handler. And while he once resided directly in his corner, Mark completely turned against him after being unceremoniously fired and began exposing the real Brendan that's supposed to be hidden from the masses.
If you're a comic, Brendan talks about you. Brendan is a narcissistic asshole who lies to people and defames them behind their back. That's not the kind of guy that I feel any sort of loyalty to protect his nature now. You know, you
Yup. I wonder how much shit he talked about Rogan.
Could be Joe Rogan and he does a TED Talk. You know, it's like everything's like he'll find a way to, you know, the mental acrobatics that he does in order to dismiss other people who are more successful than him is astounding.
Over time, this progressed to leaking voice notes and DMs from Schaub, where the unguarded side was on full display.
I've been contemplating whether hitting you back up. You seem really upset.
No, I don't. I didn't.
Man, if you want to hurt
No,
me,
I don't. I'm doing Super Bowl commercials. So I'm actually fine.
you got me, brother.
You got me.
Definitely got me.
I'm bleeding
I
out.
don't understand it. I don't.
All right, let's skip ahead of
Do
me
it
here.
anymore. I'm tired, man.
Here you go.
But
Meanwhile, Brendan's failed pursuits just keep racking up. Despite claiming to be so tight with Rogan, he couldn't even get into the podcaster's famed Mothership Club, even after moving to Austin.
He moved to Austin thinking that Rogan was going to let him in, and he wouldn't let him into the club.
Soon, he stepped away from comedy,
Brutal.
citing a desire to be closer to his family.
yeah, I had to cancel Austin and Nashville. And usually I hate doing that stuff. It happens. But yeah, I think this time I just don't care. That's where I'm at. I gotta be home more.
Oh, so now you have something in common with your audience.
I'm gonna pull back from touring so much, and I just gotta be home, man. I can't miss Tigers games. Can't miss my Basti growing up, baby girl. I can't do it anymore. I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Of what? Failing? I would be too.
Yeah, dude, it happens.
Yeah, I've been hustling for over 12 years now.
He's been hustling, dude.
Not that I'm gonna stop doing the pods, but as far
He's not going to stop doing the pods, dude.
as the plane life and stuff like that, I gotta chill out. I can do spots in LA, I can do local, SoCal, NorCal, but going international or going across
Yeah, he has to cancel his international tour he was going to go on.
the United States ain't happening right now. So I'm gonna take a break from that and just focus on family and do my thing, man.
But his moves into business hasn't worked any better than his stand-up career. His questionably named whiskey brand, Tiger
Mersh tried it. He said it wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible. And people have been sending me whiskeys for years, and it's definitely wasn't something I'd buy, but
to his kid.
When they're like 7 or 8, because the girls mature way faster. So a 8-year-old, 9-year-old girl's physically bigger, stronger. When they start trying to bully the boys, I'm like, just fucking hit them, dude. It's just fucking sock them. T was in
shouldn't do that.
Summer camp. There was this 12-year-old girl. 12-year-old girl looked like Kevin Durant with tits, man. I was like, bud, you gotta hit her once, dude. And she
He's telling his kid to hit women.
You just gotta do it once, and then she'll know not to fuck with you. He was so scared, though.
I get it.
He
I wish
KO'd her with her
when
gun.
I was younger, my dad told me stuff like that. If this person's
to hit women
with you,
I mean,
and he's
hey,
not
listen, I'm
stopping,
with
you gotta
these
say,
guys. A bully's a bully.
"F yourself, hit him."
So I picked Tiger up. I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, Dad, there's this 12-year-old boy, and he bullied me and then listed his 2 friends. I go, hold on, stop. He bullied all 3 of you? He goes, yeah, I go. At the same time? He goes, yeah, I go.
No.
Wait, Brendan. I told him, I said, now I'm upset.
Yeah.
There's 3 of you.
Right. I knew that's what hilarious.
it was.
That's hilarious.
No one said, let's get this motherfucker. No one.
That's
you just
funny.
all.
No, because a lot of people don't have that, group jumping mentality. Like you're raising your kid to be an inner city youth where he has to fight with a group.
Stood there and took it like.
I'm not even against punch him in the face. Fuck him. Like he might beat your ass, but punch him in the face. I'm not against that. But the whole get your boys to come jump him. What? And then take his Jordans. What are you talking about, Brendan?
the three of you, it's one by one, somehow dog.
Alongside basically advocating for his kids to hit women, Brendan's behavior hasn't gone down well with the other dads either. In a post that was unveiled on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit, one exasperated father revealed that Brendan had become a laughingstock among the other parents for his controlling, conceited ways.
No, does he go hard at Little League games?
My son was on the 9U team here in Calabasas with Brendan's son. In no way will I make this a post about the son, but how big of a jack-off the poor kid's dad was in the community. We would have a designated number at each game. That number would be the line on how many times Joe Rogan's name would be dropped by Brendan.
So all the other dads are saying, how many times is Brendan going to drop Rogan? They were fucking, even these dads behind their back, taking the risk that a former UFC fighter, you're such a fucking joke, you didn't scare them enough to go, how many times are you going to mention Rogan?
He couldn't go an entire name or an event that he would always invite himself and his wife. When we found he was moving to Austin, we joked about how long it would be until a restraining order was filed. When I put the order in for jerseys, he gave me his number preference first before even giving his son's. He looked at me with all sincerity and said, "That's daddy's number."
What?
He really
Them's Papa's digits.
He really thinks who the fuck he is, dog.
Sure does.
It was so cringy. And if that wasn't bad enough, footage has since emerged of him being literally tossed from a game.
Yeah, he got kicked out of a Little League
Yeah,
game.
remember that?
Yep.
That was funny.
This is a Little League game,
Away
man.
from the baseball field, things really aren't going any better, as by all accounts, his podcasting career is on its last legs. After he followed everyone down to Austin, Brendan immediately struggled with it.
You going through a tough time? And I was like, I just moved to Austin, man. Yeah, I'm trying to find my way. I'm heartbroken about LA. And he was like, yeah, Texas is great, man. Best decision I ever made. He goes, but you should know it's no LA. Because you're going to miss. There's no replacing LA. And I was like, oh, how long did it take you to get, like, you know, back in routine and feeling comfortable? It was 3 years. I went, what? He goes, yeah, tough 3 years.
And now it seems like that quest to find his feet.
I'm not defending Austin, but LA's a shithole.
Yeah, really.
Like, Austin is also a shithole, but I've been to both. I just was in LA recently. LA is absolute. Look, Austin is a shithole. You will not catch me defending that city.
But at least it's surrounded by red.
LA is a much bigger shithole per capita than Austin is.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't picking up any steam. For one thing, he and Callan seem to dislike each other, particularly as Brian gets increasingly disillusioned with how poorly his own career is going after a string of allegations that could be its own video.
Dude, like if you did something creative where you weren't, you know, just giving an opinion on somebody else's talent, like, dude, you could fucking do this, man.
And while he insists that he takes this all in his stride, he's clearly anything but unbothered, going as far as suggesting he wants a distribution model where his content is no longer accessible to the general public that's so critical.
He wants to put all this stuff behind a paywall so Papa doesn't get made fun of anymore. Why did he dye his hair?
Because he's having a midlife crisis.
What is the... what?
Why?
Of him.
We're flirting with the idea of doing Patreon, aren't we?
I'd be down for it. We've never really done. I'd be down for it because we've been around so long.
The end of your career is not the time to start a Patreon.
Yeah, that's a weird. You're doing it backwards.
Are we as big as we were 10 years ago? No, but
no.
The one thing we have is hardcore fans.
Yeah.
So it'd be for them.
Yes.
That's the reason I would do it.
Yeah.
And you can regulate, so, you know, because a lot of the Reddits and the YouTube, it's super toxic. You can get rid of all that.
No, you won't. Okay. Hey, hi, Brendan. That doesn't stop just because you go behind a paywall, bud. Then people get even more motivated to steal your paywall stuff and make fun of you. See, what'll happen is you're going to get a couple people that are willing to pay the whatever dollars a month you charge just so they could steal your content, still make clips of it, make it royalty free, and still make fun of you. Do you really think that all the hate's going to go away? If anything, now you're going to be paywall Brendan.
So you have hardcore fans like, oh, thank God I can finally comment again and not get destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh no, the consequences of my own actions. Not again. They're rearing their ugly heads.
Or get made fun of.
That's cool.
That's why I would do it.
Along the way, they've only deepened the wider audience's distaste for him, dishing out some truly ridiculous takes on matters like the Epstein files.
But then they also played them. Like Elon Musk and Trump are playing.
The Epstein one we played with fucking Brandon Crowlin was like, oh, they're 16, dude. It's fine. And let me call my wife. My wife, when she was 16, you know, like she was a model. And she's like, that never happened to me. And he just looked like an asshole. Yeah, we know.
In checkers while everybody else playing chess.
What do you mean?
Oh, because remember Elon goes, remember we thought there was a feud between them. Elon goes, Trump's in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
You need to release him.
Yeah.
And Donald's like, no, I'm not going to release him. Actually, I am. Check it out.
Well, his brother.
They've had.
Is that what you think happened, Brendan? Is that your political analysis? You've been punched in the head so many times, your brain is basically fucking great value mashed potatoes. So you don't get to fucking do political takes. You're fucking horrible with your comedy. You're horrible every career decision you've ever made. Your show is going down instead of up. And you're trying to build a paywall shield around you because you're tired of being called retarded. So, like, I don't know, man. Maybe you think this was 4D chess, you fucking moron?
Hold on. They've had these files forever, by the way.
I know.
It's not like they just got them.
Yeah.
Trump, they're aware of it. Elon's aware of it, right? So Elon and Trump are fighting, blah, blah, blah.
It was fake, dude. It was all kayfabe.
Release him. You're in the files. And the whole media goes crazy. Everyone's like, yeah, Trump's in the files. That's why he's keeping him. Trump goes, I'll release him. Fuck it. You know what? I didn't want to do it. I'm going to do it. What do we find out? That Trump in 2012 notified authorities and goes, you guys need to look into Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
He's so stupid.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
He's still so stupid.
But you got to question everything. It's like, all right, Trump got rid of 50,000 illegals. Well, wouldn't that lower inflation? And the
50,000 illegals would not lower inflation. 50,000 people wouldn't. You know when they say a drop in the ocean, that wouldn't even be an amoeba in an ocean. You fucking moron. He said 50,000. 50,000 would lower inflation. Dude.
Yeah, would it?
Bro, Brendan, you're one of the dumbest. We haven't covered you in a long time, but bro. Every time I come back after a long break, I really have forgotten how stupid you actually are. You're one of the dumbest people who's ever lived.
I think inflation is lower. I think the news is good. Jobs reports up. So the economy is doing better.
Economy's doing better. But my thing is, wouldn't the housing market be lower too?
I don't.
He's exceptionally dumb.
I don't know. I think these things. I think that's a question of
you know what
interest
it's
rates.
you know how you know what an accomplishment is, like, do you know how stupid you have to be? It's an accomplishment that you make Brian Callen look like the smart one.
Well, did you know he had to downsize his studio?
Oh,
did he?
But he's making it look like it was his idea.
Yeah, you know, it's like it was too much space.
Oh yeah.
Talking about
I mean,
don't know. I got enough trouble.
Let's look for a new studio because the lease is up. So I started looking online. I've been complaining. Brian's been complaining. We've all,
Wait,
you know,
the
other
lease
than
is
you know,
up?
Yeah, it's up.
Brendan's the one. I think
It's
Brendan's the one.
not. They have a commercial property.
The lease is up.
Commercial
It
property.
happens.
The lease is up.
Bro, leases go up all the time, Virgie. It's business.
Commercial properties have 5-year to 10-year leases.
Lease is up
on the studio, but we all hate it. It's not a studio. It's a piece of shit. You know,
the current one, correct?
Yeah, the current one. Dude, Casey's been there. There's like, it's not meant for recording audio or filming. So basically, it's a huge spot, like way bigger than we would ever need. But that would house how many cars are that he wants. But you know, there's no parking issues or anything else. It's just like an older facility. But there are like 3 or 4 different rooms in that facility, and it's a fixer-upper. And to me, that's
it's a fixer-upper. It has. Hey, you know what? The new studio has good bones.
Fine, because it's a fixer-upper because we're gonna build a set regardless.
But despite what their producer Chin says, there is paperwork to suggest that it wasn't just a conscious decision. Reportedly, he's being sued for abandoning his studio lease in California. And
Virgie, he abandoned his lease.
Oh.
Okay. No, that was the one in California. He just abandoned another lease.
Ooh.
Fun.
What a he's a real corporate bad boy.
Ooh,
Bro,
double insolvency.
He's got like 7 lawsuits out against him, dude.
And probably
You know, I was watching a clip the other day on this guy. This loser. You probably never heard of him. This Blind Mike guy.
No.
Very obscure podcast.
Artie Lang, who didn't do drugs. Yeah.
Responsible Artie Lang.
Responsible Artie Lang. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I love Blind Mike. But he was covering Brendan. There was a clip of him talking about, like, you know, him and Brian not caring about doing the show anymore. And Brendan, we had a new Brendan Schaubism.
What's that?
Where he said he was loyal to default.
Well, he did. He defaulted on his loan for the lease. So yeah,
That's what reminded me of it.
Loyal to defaulting.
Is further to compensate for the impending financial damage. As it all comes
And then
crashing
like
down,
my Mike said something like, I don't know, I'm starting to think this Brendan guy is not so smart.
Brendan is trying to re-enter the comedy circuit with a live podcast.
He's doing a live podcast.
Something which he previously said he'd never do.
Oh wow, that's the Vulcan Gas Company. That's weird.
It's not the mothership, right?
Yeah, it's right across the street too. You'd think like,
yeah,
you're already right there. Why don't you just do it at the mothership?
First do stand up.
Would be doing the live final.
Remember they almost killed Tim Dillon's fucking opener because he bombed and he had to leave the mothership. That was fucking funny.
The story was so
that
funny
was
though.
so funny.
Tim Dillon threw himself under the
Yeah,
bus.
he did. He
I
goes,
think, you gotta go.
leave.
You gotta go.
With me and Brian, that was just straight, comedy show. But
that was a stand-up show, not a live podcast?
No, I never agreed with live podcasts. I think it's not the medium for it. It's a bad idea. I've never been to one where I've enjoyed it.
I've done some great live podcasts. It's super fun if you're talented.
I know what you want.
We've done some stuff where people go, what are you going to talk about? Merchant, like, no fucking clue. And we go up there, we kill it. If you're good at what you're doing, you don't need really... Live podcasts are the same as pre-recorded podcasts or any other podcast. Just do the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
All you gotta do is
we
the same
already
thing.
had this. We already had this fucking philosophical disagreement with that fucking smug, smile-talking douchebag Carl. When he's like, oh, these guys are so aloof. It's like they didn't even care. It's like, no, we don't need 50 minutes of pre-recorded stingers and intros and wacky parody songs and fucking phony phone calls. Why don't you do some more Carmen calls, asshole?
I will tell you about the many of our fans who showed up because I was there and signed a lot of autographs of our fans that flew in to go down. The one thing they complained about was like, hey man, this was so like you guys were going to be on the stage the whole time. I don't know who this Carl guy is. Why did they take the last segment of the show? We weren't even on it, and it was billed. So I'm like, yeah, you're right, Carl. It was us. All right, bud. That sounds good.
Gonna try. Golden Hour is live.
Hey, Papa, I just sent you a screenshot of the directions from the Vulcan Gas Club to the Comedy Mothership.
Oh, it was probably
right across the street. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, it's
I've been to Austin. I've walked down 6th Street. It's right
there.
across the street.
It's right there.
In Austin.
It's
we're doing it.
literally right there.
When I said it was right across the street, I wasn't saying that for comedic effect to make it
I thought you were joking.
It is
It
right
literally
across
is.
the street.
No, it's not even across the street. It's on the same side of the street. It's like
I'm sorry.
down.
Yeah, it's a couple doors down. My bad.
Know what you want to try? Golden Hour is live in Austin. Oh
yeah, we're doing it.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
The 4 p.m. The Golden
What?
Hour show is
Yeah.
What?
They're going directly against us, dude.
scheduled at the Vulcan, positioned as a warm-up act.
But like, if
before-
you and I were going to do a live podcast, right, we would go a little later, right?
course.
You don't want to
Probably
go
6.
4 p.m.
Probably
Yeah,
6.
at least.
Chris D'Elia's back-to-back performances. And by the way, the venue normally opens at 7.
They're gonna be there in a closed comedy club.
One surprise, this has meant that he's been extensively laughed at. D'Elia tickets are $30. Tickets to see him with Schaub are $25.
It's cheaper to see him with Schaub. Schaub actually brings down the value of the tickets.
That's crazy.
Bappa actually diminishes your value. You really can't make this up. He moved all the way to Austin, is supposedly BFFs with Joe Rogan, yet can't even book the mothership. These are your last days, Bappa. Brendan's officially out of the group. After a series of near misses with disaster and public outcries that he's just about managed to scrape his way through, it's really starting to feel like Brendan is finally at the long-awaited rock bottom.
Nah, he'll keep trying. Don't you worry.
I mean, I will give it to Brendan Schaub. I'll give him credit about one thing. He does have an indomitable spirit.
Indomitable spirit, but yeah.
But you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's like I'm like self-critical and I hate myself and I'm always doubting myself. You're the same way.
What?
But
No,
it's
I'm
like,
perfect.
Man, but to be him, to just be like, nah, man, I'm gonna keep plugging away, dude. Everyone loves me. All right, I guess.
All right. Here.
Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama are headed to Broadway, sort of. Their company, Higher Ground Media, will co-produce a revival of the play Proof.
What's Proof?
The drama stars Oscar nominee Don Cheadle and Emmy winner Ayo Edebiri, and both are making their debuts. The Obamas said they are proud to bring the play back to Broadway. Proof is a Pulitzer Prize-winning, Tony Award-winning play written by David Auburn. Performances will begin March 31st.
I don't care. I don't even know what that is. I know that they're making a lot of shows, though. Here, let's do this. Okay, so Mersh.
Can I just get through some of these YouTube ones?
Fine. No, that's fine.
Stefan for 5 said, overtake other vehicles with your hat backwards for aerodynamics. And then John M for 5 said, Virgie is right. Also, Obama did the Iran deal that Israel hated.
Mr. Blue says, I haven't been paying super close attention. Was Elijah's ex also not a wife worthy? Genocide Circus says, Brendan shouldn't have rejected Dan Housen's offer to co-host a podcast called The Tooth and the Goof. Genocide Circus says, we bleached his hair because it worked for Cody Rhodes. Stay tuned for his new pod, Being the CTE Elite.
Have you seen Dan Housen?
Yes.
It's lame.
Yeah. He's getting paid more. Good for him, though.
Yeah, but I hate him.
A bizarre story from Detroit's east side. A traffic stop turned arrest. Not totally unusual, but what the officer is accused of next is allegedly sending himself nude photos from the woman arrested. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack talked to that woman today, and
Jessica Dupnack.
This
a
goes
slump buster
than just an invasion of privacy. What happened here?
Jessica Dupnack, the slump buster, a.k.a. the yip breaker, a.k.a.
Yeah, it sure does, Rube. This whole thing has left a Detroit woman worried for herself and her family for possible retaliation for speaking up after realizing a dozen of her most intimate photos and videos were exposed while she was sitting in handcuffs in the back of a cop car.
So he took her phone and he got her phone and started sending naked photos she had in her phone of her to himself.
This officer would do that.
Yeah. This is a first.
Can I ask a question that I think we're probably all wondering here? Why would you want this bitch's photos?
This happened. I got in a fist fight with a DJ in my 20s at a strip club, like a competing strip club, because this literally the same scenario. Like me and my girlfriend went, because we didn't want to hang out at our club on a night off, but we went to a different strip club so that we're not like getting drunk and doing coke and being sloppy at our job. And we were hanging out, and she got drunk and left her phone there one night. And then we went to get her phone, like, I don't know, the next day or whatever. And she was looking through her phone, and she noticed that he had forwarded her nudes from her phone. This is like pre-lock code and shit days. It was like early days of SMS. But yeah, he had sent nudes from her phone of her to his phone. And I mean, I knew it wasn't her. It wasn't like I caught her cheating. And she literally was looking through her phone when we went to get her phone, like maybe 10 minutes of driving on the road. And she was like, motherfucker. And I was like, what? And she's like, I just went through my most recent texts. And she showed me. And it was literally, it couldn't have been her. It was like that you could tell from the timestamps. It was when we had already left the club, and he had the phone up in the DJ booth, went through her phone, grabbed a bunch of nudes, and then forwarded them to his phone.
I think a police officer would do that.
This is a first, at least around these parts.
Also, for the record, she was a stripper. So it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, true.
You could have just asked nicely.
With a traffic stop last week on Detroit's east side, 21-year-old Samantha Thomason behind the wheel.
When I left the store, they ended up following my car, pulled me over right at the light.
Samantha had a warrant for a probation violation out of Canton. It landed her in the back of Duron Crawford's cop car. Then an odd request from the Detroit police officer. Crawford said he needed her phone to retrieve a phone number. She complied. She was in handcuffs after all.
When I got to Canton, they let me use my phone to make a phone call, and when I I opened my phone, I had seen it.
What did he send himself?
He sent himself 11 or 12 videos and photos out of my hidden gallery that were explicit. They're sexual videos and pictures of me.
She says he left a trail. That didn't make it very hard on Detroit Police Internal Affairs to track the number to Crawford. He's now
He
charged
shouldn't have
with
jerked off while looking at him. He wouldn't have left the trail.
multiple felonies, given a personal bond, and he's on house arrest with the tether. Even if you're in trouble, you still have a certain degree of rights. How do you feel now about police?
Well, I didn't like him before. I'm on probation, so I definitely like him less now, I guess.
I'm not
Scared,
particularly a
terrified.
fan.
I don't want to leave my house. I'm
Look,
scared.
I literally glue the hair to the side of my face like a black girl. Do you think I liked police before this?
Hey, ladies, we got to stop. It's time to stop with this. I don't know when this started. I don't know when this trend started. It's now beginning to infect non-black women. I'm seeing Hispanic women. I'm seeing even some white girls doing it. We got to stop gluing strands of hair to our forehead. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
They know my car. I'm scared they're going to try to mess with me just because, you know, that could
I'm so hot.
be one of their friends. Who knows?
And let me read some of these donations here. Damn, I thought Obamas were doing a play on horror of Eminem's latest late best friend. Turgic says, one of my favorite traits of Royce is you'll pull up a news story, say, what is this? And say, I don't care, and close it. Just throwing away your own show prep rocks. If it's bad, I'm not going to force it. I don't force shit either. If it sucks, I'll move on. Who gives a shit?
That's kind of, yeah, think about it. That's a Chad move.
Yeah, fuck that. If it sucks and I think it's not funny, what am I going to keep doing? Who gives a shit? What am I, fucking Tim Pool? Mersh, anything over on YouTube?
No, I because I did them so recently.
Yeah. Let me also check Ko-Fi. I haven't checked that today. Let me check that real quick. Let me see here. Today, the 12th. Okay, yeah. Dr. Honker says, just got paid. Thought I'd send you guys some money before I go get gas and regret my decisions. $20. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I appreciate it.
And like, double, triple thanks to all of you guys, especially people that are signing up for our locals.
Dude,
right
if you're
now,
signing up now,
because
we do really. Mersh is right. We really fucking appreciate.
we're
this shit.
very aware right now of how shit it is for everybody.
For literally
so.
everybody. We get it and we appreciate it, and we thank you guys that do sign up to let us keep doing it. So it's just down below. It's $7 a month. I believe Mersh will be doing some of that Nightwave this evening.
I don't know. You guys think? You guys thinking maybe I should do a show tonight?
Hey, you mind rating me again tomorrow?
I swear to fucking Christ, if these assholes are creating drama at 5 in the morning today, I'm not doing it. I will blow my brains out.
Pessy, you're next.
Yeah, buddy, we going hard. Go.
Virgie?
I'll be on at 8.
Okay. Day wait tomorrow, 10 a.m. Bye, guys.